Hey guys, this is Amy with Stick with the Plan. Today we are talking about you are not stuck. Stay right here, I'll explain. So glad you're with me today. We're talking about we're not stuck. You know, I recently heard that quote that said, you're only stuck here if you want to be. I started thinking about that, and the Lord started talking to me, and I was even praying for our church. And you know, the next day was Sunday morning. I'm praying for that service to be awesome, and the Lord just spoke to my heart and said, "You're not stuck in a rut. I make all things new. You're not stuck right where you are." And so it changed the way I was thinking, and it changed the way I was praying. And he took me right out to this memory that I had of being a little girl in the ocean. And I was playing with my brothers and sisters, and we loved to ride waves. And we would wait out there for hours trying to catch a big one. We would call it, the big whopper. Get a big whopper, and it would take you all the way into the shore. And if you just got a little wave, we'd say, oh, that's a whammy. That wasn't the whopper. So we would just be out there for hours. And eventually, our parents, my mom and dad would have to say, Amy, come back, because there was a move, there is a push, there is a current in that ocean that would, make you go down a little ways. And if you really need to get quickly and right back where your mom and dad were, you had to get out of the water and take your raft down. And the Lord showed me in the things of the Spirit and how He is leading us. He said, now, Amy, there's a move forward, that if you stay in me, that I'm pushing you. The direction of the Spirit, the direction of God is forward. Then he showed me that verse in John chapter 15 and verse 7 that says, now if you abide in me and my words abide in you, ask what you desire and it shall be done for you. I thought, wow, so if I stay in you just like I was staying in that ocean, if I let your words be in me, if they dwell in me, take residence in me, if I let the word of God come up out of my mouth even when I don't feel like it, when it doesn't look like it, but the word of God comes out that talks about the blessing, the healing, the deliverance, if I let that come up out of me, it's going to move me forward in the direction God has for me. So I thought that was so neat that he reminded me of that ocean and how there was a move and always a push forward. So I began to start praying for my church that way. I didn't get stuck in a rut that, every Sunday was going to look the same. No, but God had big plans. He wanted to increase us, do something different, push us out forward into deeper things of God. Then he even increased this, and I started seeing other people and their careers and businesses. There's a move forward. He's pushing them out to do more. They're not limited to their, education or the division they're in, that he wants to increase and prosper all of us. So be stirred up today. You're not stuck. You're not stuck in a rut. You're like in this big ocean of the Lord. When his word's in you, you're abiding in him, he's in you, that you could have a direction forward to go. Well, I immediately thought of that song Forward, where it says, and you make all things new, yes, and you make all things new, and I will follow you forward. That's the move of the Lord. That's the move of the Spirit of God. If you'll stay in here and you talk to those situations, you're not stuck on a rut. It's not going to be like that forever. You'll see the promises of God in your life. And that's how we'll stick with the plans He has for us. So glad you joined me today here in my backyard. Man, you are not stuck. Hearing all that God's doing in your life, it blesses us, and your likes, your love, especially your shares, you getting this out to your friends and new people each and every week, man, it encourages us. If you're on YouTube, go ahead, subscribe, leave us a comment. If you're on Facebook, like this page, because each and every week we're bringing you a message right from our hearts to you to help you stick with the plan.